Whoops. Military analysts discovered data released by fitness tracking company Strava reveals sensitive information about U.S. bases and military personnel around the world. Global Heat Map published by Strava uses satellite information to plot the location and movements of its users by lighting up areas of activity. In locations like Afghanistan, Djibouti, and Syria, Strava users are almost all foreign military personnel, meaning their bases stand out brightly, which could be dangerous for operational security. Strava apps and devices can have their location services turned off. The company issued a statement urging users to make sure they understand the privacy settings. The locations of many of the sites are public knowledge, but still, someone's going to take the blame for this. How does this work?
Genius device harvests water from desert air. Certain parts of the world still lack access to safe water, but a new contraption made by a team from UC Berkeley and MIT might soon change that. The system consists of metal organic framework, or MOF crystals, pressed into a thin sheet and placed in a chamber between a solar absorber and a condenser plate. MOFs are a combination of organic and inorganic materials in a tightly packed matrix. Specific uses depend on the type of combination used. While some MOFs absorb gas, this particular one excels at absorbing water. The chamber is left open at night, allowing air to diffuse through the porous crystals and water to attach to its interior surface. During the day, sunlight heats up the water molecules in the MOF, turning them into vapor that then condenses and is collected below. When tested under the same conditions as arid and desert areas, the prototype managed to pull 2.8 liters of water over a 12-hour period. The device is a significant first step, but still holds much room for improvement. For now, the team is working on making it better, particularly in terms of efficiency and output.
A new way to stay cool without using power. Researchers at the University of Colorado in Boulder have invented a special film that can cool buildings without using any power. The cooling film measures about 50 micrometers thick and consists of a transparent polymer, tiny glass beads, and a layer of silver coating. The silver coating reflects sunlight through the plastic, preventing it from heating up the building. The glass beads constantly emit infrared light and heat through a process called passive radiation cooling. The cooling effect is said to be able to keep the internal temperature of a home at 20 degrees Celsius, even when it's 37 degrees Celsius outside. Researchers at Stanford University demonstrated a similar device in 2014. However, their technique would reportedly be expensive to manufacture in bulk, whereas the film developed by the University of Colorado team can be produced for around 50 cents per square meter.
Car parks could become the lungs of a city. Dutch company ENS Technology has installed air purification systems in car parks in the city of Gurk, which have proven to be able to substantially improve air quality. ENS's technology's air purification system is called the Awww, which can remove fine and ultrafine dust particles from the air. Polluted air is absorbed into the system by a fan. The air is then ionized, forcing the fine and ultrafine dust particles to settle onto a collector's surface and transform into coarse dust. The system has proven to be able to reduce fine dust concentration by more than 70% inside car parks and by about 50% in the surrounding area. The director of ENS Technology says the company plans to implement the air purification system in a variety of infrastructures, such as tunnels, trains, and bus stations. Solar window blinds can block and harvest sunlight. A California startup has designed window blinds with solar panels that can block out sunlight while harvesting solar energy from it. Each slat in solar window blinds is equipped with monocrystalline solar panels, which can harvest solar energy. The blinds can also track the path of the sun's position and automatically change the angle of the slats to optimize its absorption of sunlight. The company claims the blinds are able to generate up to 100 watt-hours of energy for every square meter when mounted on the outside of a window, or half that amount when mounted inside. Although the slats can automatically change their angles, the blinds can also be manually controlled via an app. The company is hoping to raise $50,000 from Kickstarter in order to mass produce the solar window blinds.